Hi, hello, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. I'm a singer now. I hope you're doing well. How are you doing? I'm so happy to hear it. I hope you're taking care of yourself, because if not, I guess I'll shoot a bow and arrow. I let go of the bow in that. That doesn't make any sense. But I'll kill you, so take care of yourself. I'm in an undisclosed location today. We're moving, and, we're just trying to get our little yums in while we can. I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm saying it nonetheless. I figured because, we talk about girl bosses a lot on this channel. We're Girl Boss Nation, Girl Boss Army. Why don't I just tier rank all the girl bosses from I would like to hang out with them to I don't like them? Why not? So before we do that, let me get my girl boss clips. I got these at Shoppers Drug Mart. They say girl boss. Can't really see them, but we know their purpose. Hello and welcome to my little sponsorship corner back here. I'm moving at the moment, but it's a little fort where I can bring you guys really close and just talk about this video's sponsor, which is Book of the Month. Book of the Month is a super popular and rapidly growing online book service for readers. I've worked with them before. I'm super excited to be working with them again. I did a project for my publishing class all about Book of the Month and their history, so I love working with them. Book of the Month's mission is to promote new and emerging authors and also help connect readers with books that they love. Every month, their team vets a large collection of new releases and popular releases to provide readers with a curated selection of books for them to choose from. They want you to spend more time reading and less time researching. Another thing that I love about Book of the Month is the fact that they have a skip policy. If one month none of the books that they provide strike your fancy, you can skip, you don't pay, so it's entirely risk-free. The price of Book of the Month is also a huge plus for me. If you use the code that I'm putting up on the screen right now, you can get your first new release hardback for only $9.99, which is a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. I selected for the month of July Razorblade Tears by S.A. Cosby. This is a story about two fathers who are both ex-cons, and they go on a quest to discover what happened to their two sons. Their two sons who were together in a relationship got murdered, and they want to uncover the truth about what happened and bring justice in their own way. One's black, one's white, and it's about racial tensions, but also society and ex-convicts and queer theory. This seems so good. I'm literally so excited to read it. To see the other July picks for Book of the Month, head to bookofthemonth.com and use the code UNCARLY to get your first hardback for only $9.99. Okay, these are in no particular order. Obviously, Girl Bosses for Life is like a BFF, somebody I'd like to hang out with. Gaslight/Gatekeep is like, I like you, I don't really want to hang out with you, but like girl boss energy. Not a girl boss is just somebody who's not a girl boss. I'm neutral on them. It's not their fault. I'll pass is I don't want to hang out with them. And electric chair is I want to kill them. Like, I don't want to kill them, but if they died, I wouldn't be sorry. That might be bad. And these were all submitted by people on my Instagram. So follow me on Instagram if you want to submit for the next video. First, we have Cruella, the new Cruella. The girl boss Cruella. People hated this movie. I thought it was incredibly watchable. I've got lots of questions about her. I'm gonna move her to Gaslight/Gatekeep because I respect her as a girl boss. I love her hair. She doesn't seem fun to be around in any way. The new Cruella isn't even really evil. Like old Cruella, I would want to hang around. I have questions about the puppy killing. Like I've got questions about puppy killing that I need answered. The new Cruella doesn't kill puppies, so I'm just kind of like, you're a girl boss. I'm happy for you. I don't need to see it. Next, we have China Anne McClain, more specifically China Anne McClain's character in Ant Farm. I would be surprised this year if on my Spotify Wrapped, one of the top 3 songs I've listened to this year isn't Calling All the Monsters by China Anne McClain. I've been listening to that song basically on repeat since last Halloween. It's so good. It's crazy good. So I'm gonna put this in Girl Bosses for Life. China Anne McClain, as an actor, as a person, very funny, very well equipped. I don't know. She's very talented. Calling All the Monsters is the biggest banger maybe ever written. Like, I don't know if John Lennon
could write Calling All the Monsters, but I think China Anne McClain could write Imagine. And her character in Ant Farm is like a middle schooler who gets to go to high school because she's good at music, which I have questions about because like even if she's gifted in music, surely she's not gifted enough to take high school math. But okay, next we have Meghan Markle. I like Meghan Markle a lot. I read a book all about her and Harry. A fun fact is she used to live like one street over from me in Toronto, but she like lived in a house, like a bougie house, and I lived in a basement apartment with one window. Her house is nice. I think she's got great taste. I'm gonna put her in Girl Bosses for Life. Okay, next we have Mary, Queen of Scots. Obviously going into Girl Bosses for Life. If you don't know, Mary, Queen of Scots was the Queen of Scotland. She was born in France, I believe, and nobody in Scotland wanted her to be their queen, but she was. She was technically in line for the throne. I think at one point they tried to uprise against her and she shot cannons into Scotland. I did not take AP European history. I was not smart enough. I didn't get in. Thank you for bringing it up. It's a sore spot, but I think that's what she did. And that is girl boss energy. Now we've got my Queen Elizabeth Holmes. Of course I'm putting Elizabeth Holmes in Girl Bosses for Life. Elizabeth Holmes, if you're watching, and I know you are, slide into my DMs, girl. I love you, Queen. If you didn't know, Elizabeth Holmes started Theranos. It was supposed to be a startup, basically, that allowed you to take one prick of blood and it would test you for all different kinds of diseases, different types of cancers. It was supposed to revolutionize medicine, but the technology didn't exist. And Elizabeth Holmes was like, it exists. And everyone was like, I don't think it does. And she was like, shh. And then basically she scammed all of Silicon Valley, which I do love. I do love that. But we don't love the fact that you put people's lives in danger. Unfortunately, I still would like to hang out with you. I've got questions, girl boss. Next, we have Zendaya. I love Zendaya. I'm putting her in not a girl boss though, because Zendaya seems chill and regular. She's not a girl boss, so that's not a bad thing. She's just got her life together and is killing it and is kissing Tom Holland in cars and living the damn dream. Now we have Mona from Pretty Little Liars, specifically Mona when she was A. Here's the thing. I don't want to hang out with Mona. I don't find Mona even as a person that enjoyable. As a character on the show, yes. She's the only character that really makes anything happen. Like Mona hit her friend with a car, put bees in her friend's mom's car. Mona really did the most, but I don't want to hang out with her. I'm gonna go with all pass. I respect the girl bossery of Mona, but that doesn't mean I have to hang out with her because she seems dangerous and I don't want to be her friend because if I was her friend, I feel like she would dig up my deep, dark pasts and expose them. Namely the fact that I'm vegetarian, but every once in a while I'll have a piece of salami and I won't poop for 4 days. And she would tell people that and ruin my life. So I don't want to hang out with her. Okay, this is Ellis from Smash. If you don't remember Ellis or you don't remember Smash, Smash was basically adult Glee. It was about basically the making of a Marilyn Monroe musical. It was produced by Steven Spielberg. It was supposed to basically save NBC because streaming was taking over. So they put a bunch of money in it. They've got like Angelica Houston, Christian Borle. They got Bernadette Peters at one point. Deborah Messing, Queen of Comedy. They pulled out all the stops. But unfortunately, the show was maybe one of the worst written shows of all time. And although it's badly written, nobody can accuse it of being boring. It's never boring. It's always wild. But Ellis was the sneaky, conniving, bisexual assistant who ruined lives. And although he is a man, that is girl boss energy. At one point in the show, spoiler alert, he poisons Uma Thurman. Name something more girl boss, I'll wait. You can't. Anyways, I'm gonna put him again in all pass. He's literally a top tier girl boss, but he's also maybe the worst television character of all time. He literally makes my skin crawl. Next we have Kermit the Frog. I'm putting Kermit in not a girl boss. I love Kermit, but Kermit isn't a girl boss, and that's not a bad thing. Kermit just sits in his swamp, playing his fucking banjo, vibing out. I mean, I guess he did go on The Masked Singer that one time.
What? Oh, it's nobody.
Who is it? What's going on?
Who is it?
I'm really confused.
Is there a body inside there? Ow! There's something in there.
What is going on?
What?
But still, he's not a girl boss. I love Kermit. Kermit Hive, don't come for me. The Kermit stands. I love Kermit. I don't want to piss off the Kermit fan base, but he's not a girl boss. Okay, then we have AOC. I'm obviously putting AOC in Girl Boss for Life. I love Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. She is a girl boss. Her suit collection is truly unparalleled, and she's making things happen. Okay, next we have the concept of Siri, the thing on your phone. Like you go like, hey Siri, and it like you know what Siri is. I don't need to explain it to you. I'm immediately putting Siri in the electric chair. Siri is a threat to national security. Siri shouldn't be listening to me. I hate Siri. I have Siri disabled on my phone. I want to send Siri to the electric chair. Accept it. Next, we have Blackpink, the K-pop girl group. I love Blackpink. I'm putting them in girl bosses for life with me. They're one of my favorite parasocial relationships. I wish I was them. I want to know them. I want them to know who I am. Hi, Blackpink. I've got nothing to say on this. They're girl bosses because they're multi-talented, they're making money moves, and they're going for it. And also, they seem incredibly nice. Okay, next we have Caroline Calloway. I'm gonna put Caroline Calloway in Gaslight Gatekeep because my relationship to Caroline Calloway can't be described as parasocial, but rather an obsession. If you don't know Caroline Calloway, literally, where are you? Where have you been? She went viral because of a think piece in The Cut in which one of her friends basically wrote this whole thing being like, I wrote all of Caroline Calloway's captions on her Instagram, and I guess those captions are what made Caroline famous. And the whole story was basically like Caroline was a bad friend. And like, fair enough, she was low-key a bad friend, but haven't we all been a bad friend? Like the most, since then, there have been scandals, I'm not talking about those, but the thing that like started her cancellation was literally an article that was like, this girl was a bad friend. And it's mind-boggling to me. I don't know if I want to be friends with Caroline Calloway, I more so want to just be a ghost, a spirit that follows her around. Because I have so many questions about her life, and how is she doing? She's like my obsession. And it's not like a good obsession or a bad obsession, it's just I am baffled by her. Now we have Lady Macbeth. I'm also gonna put Lady Macbeth in Gaslight Gatekeep. She seems like a lot to be around, I'm gonna be honest. She seems like she's going through it and I respect that, but I don't have the mental space to take that on at the moment. But forcing your husband to kill people because you want more power is a girl boss move. Unfortunately, we have to admit it. Okay, now we have Queen Elizabeth. As an actual concept of the throne, it's a big yikes for me. Like, what? Why? What? I don't want to put her to the electric chair. That seems mean because she's old. So I'll pass. Okay, next, here's a picture of my cat, Sophia. Obviously, she's going in girl bosses for life. I'm literally obsessed with her. I'd do anything for her. She has the charisma of a cult leader. She is actually the mastermind behind my channel. I'm just a mouthpiece for her and her dogma, and she's a girl boss. Next, we have Amy from Gone Girl. Again, I'm gonna have to go with I'll pass. I think she was the one recommended the most on Instagram when I asked for your favorite girl bosses. She is a girl boss. And I love that she wanted to frame her husband for her own murder, and that cool girl monologue I think about daily. But do I want to hang out? No. Now we also have Gwyneth Paltrow. I'm gonna put Gwyneth Paltrow in I'll pass. We have to admit that Gwyneth is a girl boss. I think if I was a 1%er in California, unfortunately, I would be a goop girl. There's something about Gwyneth Paltrow that I find enamoring. I think it's just the fact that she has exploding vagina candles. I have questions, Gwyneth, but I don't want to hang out with her. I can't imagine what we would ever talk about. Okay, now we have Miss Tyra Banks. Obviously, I'm gonna have to put her in Gaslight Gatekeep. I was an America's Next Top Model baby. I grew up on that show. Absolutely obsessed. I love Tyra. Apparently, she started a multi-level marketing scheme makeup company, which is a girl boss move. Mainly the reason she's not in the girl bosses for life category is because I would be afraid she would pretend to faint in front of me for attention. And I can't handle that. Then we have Anna Delvey, who I'm also gonna put in Gaslight Gatekeep. If you don't know Anna Delvey, basically tells the whole Anna Delvey story. Anna Delvey was basically a regular woman who moved to New York, pretended to be rich, and scammed rich people out of like thousands, if not millions of dollars. She just carried out check fraud and like lived in a bougie hotel and went on bougie vacations and ate out all the time, like was living her best rich girl life just by lying and committing fraud. She's in prison now. She's written a couple blog posts from prison, which is girl boss energy, but she seems kind of mean. Like she seems like too mean. I'm not in the headspace for that. Okay, next we have me. A couple people submitted me as a girl boss, and I do appreciate that. I do think I'm a girl boss. Do I want to hang out with myself? No. Electric chair. And finally we have Gollum. Gollum is a girl boss. Gollum exudes incredibly feminine energy and has goals. And Gollum's goals, or Schmeagol, I'm gonna refer to Schmeagol by their chosen name. Schmeagol wants the ring, and we'll we'll do anything to get it. And that's girl boss move, so we'll put that in. Gaslight, gatekeep. I hope this made sense. I hope this was fun. Who's to say if it's funny or not? My foot's asleep. Thank you so much for watching. All of my stuff is in the description below. Comment down below your favorite girl bosses. It doesn't have to be a girl. It doesn't have to be a human. It doesn't even really have to be alive. Is Niagara Falls a girl boss? I vote yes. I'll see you soon. Bye.